Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. A little bit of a different one today. It's not to create more drama because I'm very not much about it. I wanted to address some of the stuff that's gone down recently with Trove. So this is not the new show, and you probably already know that from the title, but it's kind of like a little bit like a new show, but an extra addition to the new show, I would kind of say. But recently we had a bug that people could dupe Flux in some sort of way. I will link in the description the issue, basically. It's a longer one, so I don't want to go over it. I will also cover it in the news show because it's also in there because they addressed it in the recent live stream they did. But I actually just wanted to address or put my opinion in there that I also put on stream yesterday, as a lot of people were talking about it, because it was down Thursday. I didn't stream Thursday, I streamed Friday, and then a lot of people wanted to hear what my opinion was, and we discussed it. And I think it's absolutely amazing that we can discuss things. We don't have to agree on anything, but the sheer discussion of just talking about the issues in a critical and open-minded is the most important thing when you discuss anything, and especially now that Trove has these issues and they've gotten a lot of hate and such, more than they usually, right? So they made this little post here where they also talk about the compensation, and I think it's absolutely it's not over the top, but I think it's the first thing I heard was that we were confirmation that we were getting for PC players, we're only getting a golden dragon effigy, and I thought, well, that's just enough. That's super. It's a whole dragon. That's what happened was there was some downtime. It wasn't like, I know that the economy thing, but I'm not gonna address the economy thing because it's happened before and it's gonna happen again, and it's happened on multiple platforms. And again, I will discuss like who to blame basically in this in a little bit, but I think the compensation now is even more, and I will get to that, what you got and how who got it, or can see how kind of it is in that sense. So let's discuss, or let me put my 2 cents in what I feel about who to blame in this. And as I said on stream yesterday, I think that it's 50% Trianwell's fault, and it's also 50% the player's fault. You could argue that it's more those fault or those fault or whatever, but I think it's just mostly fair to say that it's 50-50, because then we are equally to blame. Trianwell's blame in this is basically their way of handling it. I think it doesn't matter if they ban people, which they did. They banned some people. Some people wanted some rollbacks, and whatever they did, if they did the rollback, right, people would be angry that they did a rollback, and some people would be happy that they didn't get banned, and another way around, people are upset that they got banned and people wanted the rollback. You're never gonna make everybody happy. So Trianwell should have maybe done something more with it or something like that, so they would be more fair. Definitely they should look into banning more people with this, and definitely you should, if you know of somebody that exploited this and not get banned, have them banned. I know they might be your friends or something like that, and I'm not saying like make a witch hunt and try to get all of them, but the point is just they did kind of did a really bad thing trying to destroy the economy. So it's kind of obvious that we should try to get these people some kind of, if you steal something, right? If you steal something in the store, you should of course get punished from that. It's same with this. I know it's just a video game, but still it's affecting a lot of people. So the other side of the blame finger, whatever you're gonna call it, you have the players. You have the players that exploited this bug, and you could say, oh well, it's all Trianwell's fault because it's their game and they're supposed to know all the bugs and stuff like that. Well, you could say that, but you also have players that play in the game that figure out this bug. And I will tell you this, and I will tell you this again and again and again. If you find a bug by accident, don't exploit it. just report it. Try and World rewards people very handily if there's a greater bug, like a bug like this, that would probably be granted a lot. And if not, let me know. I can try to maybe help you out, contacting them or something like. Feel like I don't think I have any saying in the Try and World, but I would just, like a bug like this that you took the right decision and reported instead of just exploiting it, I think should be rewarded to people. And I know they've done that in the past. How much or how little, I don't know, because I haven't seen, like, I don't seek bugs and stuff like that, so I don't see them. Sometimes I hear about them afterwards, but the blame is also on the players here, because you could have chosen not to exploit this bug, and they did, so it's also your fault. You could have not done it. I know it's tempting and whatnot, but again, don't exploit these bugs. It has more consequences for not just you yourself, but also the people playing the game. So think about other than yourself, and just, it is tempting, I know, but again, not really worth it. I say, well, I guess it is if you get away with it, right? But then, yeah. Anyways, this is the post that they talked about. They also have the Try and World live stream if you want to go look at that, what they talk about it. Sorry. But I'm just gonna read the most of it, and we can get it. It's also gonna be linked in the description if you hadn't noticed that yet. But hey folks, we know everyone has questions and concerns regarding the recent extended downtime for PC. We are very happy to have Trove back online. Yes, we are. And our customer service team continues to work cleaning up the damage done by a handful of players with their bad intentions. So they're still banning people. Again, you should report them 100%. Even report yourself if you're one of them. Turn yourself in. Now it is time to get the word out and how we plan to make up these lost hours of gameplay or playing. Get information about Downtime compensating directly from team senior producer Kisu. I'm not sure how it pronounces the name, by checking out the replay of our live stream on August 10th. So that was yesterday as of I'm talking about this now. But there's a little bit more. We have made our final decision on the matter. We will not be conducting a rollback. That's what I talked about. They wouldn't do a rollback, and some people wanted a rollback, some people didn't want a rollback. You're never gonna make anybody happy, because it's not the best intention for players base as large. Please do not continue asking for rollbacks. We will treat those as spam posts from this point forward. It's time to move on. Yes, 100% to move on. That's also why I'm addressing this now. After this, we shouldn't. Well, we shouldn't talk about it anymore, I guess. But there is both talking about, like, spamming about it or crying about it, and there's also just talking about it and saying, this is my standpoint. I wanted the rollback, and I didn't want the rollback. That's your opinion. That's my opinion. We just have to agree that we have different opinions, and we just have to move on and hope that it's not going to happen again. All through the issues primarily affected PC player, we did bring consoles down for a minimal, rolling out the patch previous of a same exploit that ruined the play on PC. We're offering following items to all console players, so that's Xbox and PlayStation. Everybody is getting a luxurious box, and also a relicule, and of course an empowered gem box. So for the little downtime they actually had, you're actually also getting something as console players. And I think that's absolutely amazing that you're getting just something for a little bit of a downtime that didn't really affect you at any way at all, really, in that sense. So that's very, very generous of Try and World, and I think that's amazing. To be honest, I don't think console players should have gotten anything, but I think it's great that they do get it, definitely is great. Next thing is, since the PC version of Trove was affected directly by the exploit and had mainly offline for over 24 hours. By the way, I will link in the description also the exploit. I don't know if I said that. I think I said that. Well, how it is, and from the news or from the live stream. We put together a gift to thank you for standing by us while we were working by getting things up and running again. We did. Thank you. We did stand by you. So and down with the down with the exploiters, the cheaters. We're taking sort of a thing of very seriously and appreciate your patience. So what we're getting on the PC version, and I'll get to that how you were able to get it if you don't have it. The point is that you get 3 luxurious boxes, 1 day free day pass, free 50% adventuring potions, and 1 ridicule, and of course, sorry. And 1 golden dragon effigy that will be unlocking random dragon. Yep, a free dragon. So again, I've also had that on my YouTube. If you go check out, I'll talk about what a golden dragon effigy and so is. But to the last post, or to the rest of the post, to be eligible for these rewards, you just need to have to log in between the time you came online after the patch of the 7th of August through on August 8th. So if you were in Europe, that was like the 5th a.m. and until 9 a.m. or the 9th. Basically, you just had to log in after the improvement patch, and 100% if that is it. It is gonna auto reclaim itself. So it's if you're gone for a long time, it will be in your inventory already. It will auto claim already, so it's in your inventory and it won't like time out or anything like that. Like something. We're leaving the original post regarding the issue. I guess you can click here to get that one visually for a little while so players can read through the context. Though we won't provide any specific details on the extended nature of exploiting for security reason, even though the issues has been patched out. Again, thank you all for playing Trove and sticking with us, and we are working to make it the best of a bad situation. We all appreciate you, and we appreciate you, of course. And this was kind of the rant I had to do on the whole downtime, extended downtime, and stuff like that. And I wasn't sure I want to make a video about it, but mostly it was because of I wanted to put my 2 cents into it, also to let you know what the compensation was. And I think it's very, very generous, all this we're getting, especially if just like I said before, just a golden dragon effigy would be enough, I would think, to handle this. But everything else is also just absolutely amazing to get, and hopefully we don't see these things again. Again, if you have any if you still want to talk about this or discuss this, you're more than welcome to put comments in below the video to talk about this some more. I would love to talk it, or you can go on the live stream, and I would love to keep this discussion going. And if somebody feels like they were not enough, and it's very important to voice your concerns and whatnot, or frustrations basically. But again, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, maybe subscribe, helps me out so much, and I super appreciate it. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.